This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Elena with your morning announcements for Friday, October the 8th. Let's start off the show with a message from Mr. Daly.
Good Friday morning, Cathedral, and what a great prayer that was. So thank you for reading that, and I have to say we were definitely dealing with unprecedented challenges to be alive in 2021 and trying to get through what we're getting through, all of us, but we sure do have a lot to be thankful for, and most of all, it's the people in this building and God's blessings on us that we should be thankful for the most. I got a compliment earlier this week from Mr. Nordoff on the brevity of my first announcement this week, but sorry, sir, I've got a little bit more on my mind today. Today, I want to kind of recognize all those coaches and teams that have been participating now that co-instructionals have been mostly back. So first of all, the thing we never take for granted are the volunteer coaches here at the school. Most of them are teachers. We have some outside coaches, some recent Cathedral graduates volunteering their time for our students, but a huge thank you, and I hope I haven't forgotten anybody because I'm naming a few names today. So we're going to kick off with the teams that have been playing. So our field hockey team, coached by Coach Lucier and Coach Cantoni, have been competing very, very well at the various sites this year. I know they lost a game last week in overtime in shootouts, so they're doing a great job competing with us, and we're very thankful to the girls and for those coaches. Our boys volleyball teams are being coached by Mr. Parker and Mr. Helling from Wilma's Place, and we have a CHS graduate named Liam who's been given of his time to actually help with both those teams. The boys are doing a great job. They're very spirited. They're super fun to watch. I know we wish we could get some more fans in the gym other than the 2 parents per player, but we're proud of you guys and keep up the good work representing Cathedral. Girls basketball has been quite a show this year, I have to say. Our junior girls last night, they haven't won a game yet this year, and this isn't just me like trying to be nice. I got a couple of phone calls from people last night, almost in tears, to talk about how inspired they were by our junior girls basketball team. We played St. Thomas More in junior and senior yesterday, and the junior team at St. Thomas More, I believe, is in first place, and they're a very, very dominant team. Our girls carried the game into the third quarter, I think 24-18 it was at one point. And but what stands out is their competitive nature and how they cheer each other on and their enthusiasm. And I literally had a couple of Thomas More parents reach out to me last night and tell me, like, yeah, your senior girls are really good, but those junior girls brought a tear to my eye with their competitive nature and how they competed and represented Cathedral and cheered each other on. So I want to really salute that team in a special way today, and coaches Lamparski, Pinto, and Susie, and I literally got phone calls about that team last night. Our senior girls basketball team, if you aren't aware, is a dominant force in Hamilton and will be in Ontario. We knew we had a great crop of grade 9s last year, along with some great veteran players and a great coaching staff, but they've been putting on a show if you've missed it so far. Our senior girls are undefeated. They beat St. Thomas More twice this week. We got 3 Dailies on that bench: Coach Kevin Daly, Coach Sandra Daly, Coach Jim Daly, retired principal, and generally cranky person when free throws and layups are missed. And of course, Coach Fortino, who doesn't let anybody get away with anything on that bench. We got 2 sets of twins and a great array of talented players on that team. And you got to watch them on YouTube. They're literally, I don't know, they're undefeated. They haven't really had a game within 20 in our league, and they've played some of the better teams. They're a great bunch to watch. They're a total team top to bottom. All the players play a lot, and they all contribute in their own way. And we haven't had a championship team in girls basketball since the 70s. That's a long time ago. That's 10 years before I was here as a grade 9 student, and you know how old I am. So it's been great watching those girls play. Make sure you catch them on YouTube. The games are shown on YouTube on the CHSTV News channel on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's worth watching. They're doing a great job representing Cathedral, and they've ushered in a new era of Cathedral girls basketball. All right, we got junior and senior football today, playing at home against St. Mary. Our junior football team's 50 players plus strong. We've been practicing now for about 6 weeks. haven't got to play a real live game yet, so I know the boys are really looking forward to that. I want to thank Coaches Harvey, Susie. There's a bunch of also outside volunteers that I want to thank. And good luck to those boys today in your first game. We're looking forward to watching you play for real. And our senior football team will be trying to make their record 2-1. They're 1-1 so far. Coaches Paul Juba, Mr. McPhee, and Mr. Crosta, and should have a good chance to win today, boys. And again, to all those football players, we wish you an injury-free game and hopefully victorious. Now, I have to remind the students that unfortunately we do not have fans allowed at the games. So everyone wants to go. Grade 12s want to go. People want to sneak in. People are asking me, isn't there some way you can get me in, sir? We are not allowed to admit fans. And so it's 2 fans per student. Those fans have to be adults. They have to be vaccinated, and they have to sign in online the day before. So I'm going to ask for our students' cooperation. Everyone wants you at the game, including me, but it's not allowed at this time. So students, unfortunately, and I know a bunch of kids kind of hang out in the backfield after school, watch the team practice in the stands and that sort of thing, but you can't do that tonight. So unfortunately, students, today at dismissal, you do need to go home. You need to exit the property. You can't hang around the fence trying to look in on the game. We're going to have security and police here, but I'm asking for your cooperation on that. I have to say our student council is doing an excellent job with homecoming. They're doing an excellent job making the best of a difficult year, but they're really doing a lot of really fun activities, which I'm very happy to support. And they're also advocating to get fans in our games, both inside and outside. So they're working on your behalf, and we thank them for all of that. And as soon as I'm allowed to have fans in the games, I will definitely do it. It's not me holding this up. Okay? And so again, I want to thank Student Council for everything they're doing. And lastly, sorry, Mr. Nordoff again, I'm very pleased with our students the last week or so. I really feel like we've had better improvement. I feel like we're more orderly now. I feel like students are making an effort to follow the rules in a more consistent way. So I thank you for that, students. We can always do better. What I really don't have a good feel for is how we're doing on the academic side of things. I know your teachers are working hard with you, and I know you're getting help from EAs and all that kind of thing, but make sure you're working hard academically. If you've got yourself behind or you've got some projects that you can work on over the weekend, you got an extra day on Monday. So make sure you're making up for the time we missed during the pandemic, because I know even if you worked hard online, you didn't learn as well as you're going to learn with your teachers in front of you. So have a good day academically, students. Have a good Thanksgiving weekend. May God bless you and your families. And thank you for paying attention if you did. And now I'm going to turn it over. There's a crowded broadcast studio here today with our student council. So come on in, student council.
It's homecoming! Today, the junior boys kick off at 2 p.m. and the seniors follow at 4. The live stream will be starting at 2 p.m. in your classrooms and will continue on the CHSTV News YouTube channel. Even though we can't be there in person, we're sure that our team will feel our CHS school spirit from afar. Also, we are so happy to see all of you repping our cathedral spirit wear. Today, a very special member of our school will be coming around to some classes, so make sure to keep an eye out for our mascot. We would also like to thank all the classes who participated in our sign-making competition. They all look amazing, and it made it very hard to choose a winner it made choosing a winner a very difficult task. The winners are, in first place, Miss Marta's class, in second, Mr. Maytak's class, and in third place, Mr. DiPietro's class. Your prizes will be delivered later today. If you would like to see all of the amazing signs in our classes have been made, they are displayed all around the forum. We hope you've enjoyed our homecoming week. The best of luck to the Gales who play today. That's it from me. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, guys. Attention all grade 12 students. A Mohawk College virtual presentation will be held next Thursday, October 14th at 1 p.m. It will be conducted on Zoom, and it is a great opportunity to ask any questions you may have regarding our hometown college. Please ask your teacher if you can join the info session. The link is posted on the grade 12 LMS site. Gale Guides Leadership Committee is looking for new members. Gale Guides are dedicated to helping, supporting, and guiding those in our school community and providing support to those who are just beginning their high school journey. Member responsibilities include promoting a respectable image of the Gale Guides Leadership Committee, which includes but is not limited to exemplary uniform, attendance, hospitality to staff and students, communicating regularly with members and faculty advisors, contributing to the common goal of increasing student projects and activities, actively attending all Gale Guide functions and promoting committee membership, being a representation of a model student in the Cathedral and Hamilton community. Any student interested in becoming a member of Gale Guides can pick up an application form from the display board outside of room 328. Please return completed forms to Mrs. Daly or Mr. Susie by Tuesday, October the 12th. This is a temporary update to the dual credit program, regular Bridgeside program. Instead of having to enroll in 2 courses, students will now have the option to enroll in one of the 2. There is still a potential to earn 2 high school credits, 1 high school and 1 college credit. This will only be permitted for the upcoming quad and allow flexibility for your timetable. The Bridge program remains asynchronous with the option to work from home or visit Mr. C. Ciofani all day in a lab in Quad 2 in either the morning or the afternoon. If you are interested or need further clarification, please see Mr. C. Ciofani in Student Services. The Cathedral field hockey team plays today at Brebeuf. Game time is 3:15. Players are to meet at 1:15 by the back doors with your teacher's permission. This is the final league game before the playoffs next week. Go Gales, go! Thanks from coaches Lucier and Cantoni. And lastly, novice girls basketball will continue to practice next Wednesday after school at 2:50 p.m. in the gym. Thanks from Coach Pinto. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral. On behalf of all of us here at CHSTV News, happy Thanksgiving. And most of all, happy homecoming! Woo!